Hey guys, Richard here, back on another video. Today is an update on a custom I've been working on and another little slight thing I actually am working on. Since the first one did very well, I might as well do it, and let's see on what we got. This is part 2 of a movie accurate Woody build. Now, it's about something that you may say this looks exactly the same. Well, you can tell from just the way it looks completely different. The main thing of them all is that I did change the belt for the collection. Got the belt buckle from 2020, or Toy Story 4 edition, because mine was scrappy a little bit. Did take off the badge, I did add a little Sharpie around it. It did look good for a few days, and all of a sudden it looked kind of awful. I did change the boots to the Toy Story 4 edition, because, it has to have been. What's even more weird is that they do have shine on them, which means these are exactly the collection. It's handy. Feels like there's actually a good enough version of it, but did add stitching on the hand, even though I didn't even mention it in the first one because that was a happy bunny once I got the head on. The head. And surprisingly, I think this is shorter. Yeah, it's shorter on mine, and this one's longer. I don't know if it's accurate on there. Bandana I did change, as you can see, from the collection. Because surprisingly enough, though, the Playtime from 2009, the Playtime Woody, Suntargable, which isn't the full version, and the Lots of Laugh Woody, both have exactly the same bandana. They stained to necks, so there. Face, not really that much different, however, I did add a little dot of a birthmark on there, as you can see. And actually, I did add. I am still on the hunt to actually look for a orange marker that can actually just go through the whole entire, head. And to make it pop out, I didn't have a voice box in it, however, I do have a lighter leash. So, there's that. I did enter in today's group contest, which, especially after was a big shocker. I didn't win it, which is big sad. But oh well, hopefully you can do another contest though, because those voice boxes go for 140. You pay for stuff like those two things over there, and that was good, but I can't pay for that amount. Also, another thing I did add was that slow junk. It may look like it's like I think those private soldiers from all the way back on Looney Tunes in World War II, for Christ's sakes. For a tiny bit. But no, there's actually a little extension for the hat. I don't know why people do this, mainly because it just looks off. Let me show you how it looks. You cannot tell me that just does not look like him, though. I mean, it does, it's just the hat placement. Let me just give it more room. So here it is with it on. Looks decent. I mean, may say it looked like a Toy Story 4 kind of one. I mean, if you're going for that exact model, then yeah. We are about to get later on to models about Woodies. And here he is without it. It's a little crooked though. There. As you can see, looks a lot better. As you can see on how short it is. So now there's that. And then another side project I'm working on is a little one called... Since, I'm using the original body from my original Woody, and I'm assuming that people will get mad over me, so I deemed this Woody either Restoration or Resurrection Woody. Basically, having the original head he came with, aka I did customize it with black Sharpie. A little bit of brown, but black looks better. The original head, the original bandana he came with. Hands exactly the same from this one. Belt and buckle. And boots as well. And yes, they are a little, they're really stinking far apart, yeah, as you can see. Which is how my Woody was before I transformed into this. And he still has his voice box. I don't put batteries on him though. But he still works. And the reason why I say this is a 2021 is because it does have a voice box from 2020. I don't know if I call it 20 or 25th anniversary though. Because in fact, I think that's around the same time they actually did change. Maybe it was a lot more early before November for Christ's sakes, but that's besides the point. The main question is, if you want to work on an actual movie accurate Woody, what's it gonna be for your body? Well, there's a lot of choices. I think the best ones in order is the first one, Collection. Second one, Playtime Woody. And lots of if you want to go there. And the third one is this one, actually. Now we get to things. Collection of Pacific ones is on your point, though. If you wanted to get those original denim jean-esque materials from like the Cloud logo, then hopefully you save enough pennies. As you can see on how its skin tones are different. That just did not work. Playtime again as well, and also Lots of Laugh. It'd also be a nice choice as well. And this one, I would really see some few customs actually do look good with it. I don't know. You got the realization that for the fact that these arms won't be as slouched and they actually won't go all over the place. Instead, they'll be kind of stuck to a point right there. So maybe you're gonna have to mod it so it can at least, go all over the place. And maybe you can even mod to add like real pockets or whatever. And that's it. And also, I guess the Disney Star as well could be the fourth one. I mean, yeah, the like 16 inches tall, but has like 15. I'm not 15, 17. Another thing as well, you're scaled up. You have to at least have 15 inches of a Woody. And then with your hat, it's going to be 16 inches. That's your most definitive inch scale. So, I don't know how that's going to go. I'm going to see some few customs which are just plain simple, just swap out the head and that's it. I've seen some ones that actually are pretty nasty. I mean, when I mean, it ain't the bad nasty, it means the good one. I remember seeing one custom which had airbrushed, which I did not use. I only use marker. Looks good enough. With like 2015 body of a Disney Star, and with those pearl stamps, was able to actually change out a few things. And overall, looking good. And surprisingly enough, though, he used I can't remember the whole time, YouTube did it, but he did add gold around the spurs and the belt buckle. I know that ain't accurate at all, but it's their customs, I don't know. And more or less I'm thinking about is that I could add a little detail on why the gold was originally there, it's just that it's died out due to the fact on how it ages. I don't know, just what I thought for a custom. You wanted to go with the smaller Woodies like the Hasbro Woody from the 2000s and the UK Mattel Woody, go out there. Want to go with those weird funky ones like the Strum and Singing Woody, and the one with the fatty badge, I remember. Then go with that one. I don't think I've seen anybody use a 95 or 96 body. I know, that's specific. Yeah, I don't know why. I know these specific bodies. Like, there was a Stinking Christmas one. The 2020, 2010, 2000 Disney Store Woody, which he was a lot shorter, and he looked weird as ever. Yeah. The whole entire, interactive buddies from the 95 to, I think, 2000s until Linkway's whole entire, marketing of actually pushing a button to Ice Blink. So, that's that. Which didn't even have a portion, for Christ's sakes. Speaking of portion, I do have actually materials on the junk. There's the badge, there's the portion ring, and a magnet, which is all the way there and there, and rubies, if I don't know which one could go well. So, there's that, and that's basically the end of the video. So, I guess the video. Yeah. So, what do you guys think of the video? Like, share some notifications, and the more part you tend to go to settings, get in notifications, go all the way down if your YouTube's on the top. That's good. It's somewhere between the lines. Go on to put all the personal. If not, drag out those boots off and get that belt get the belt junks that has a little hook on it. As complicated as ever, how you could just take those up if you're working with Playtime. Yeah, that's a different story. Follow me on Instagram, which I've not used in like the past 3 months. Wow. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.